So you would like to know how to check your child's progress in classes that use standards-based assessment. The first thing you will need is an Aspen username and password. If you do not know your Aspen username and password, you'll need to contact Dr. Tom Reed. You can email him at tom.reed@concordiashanghai.org. Once you have your login ID and password from Dr. Tom Reed, it's time to log into Aspen. Today for our demonstration, we will be logging in as Mother Middle School. Upon logging in, you come to the main page for Aspen. Several things can be seen from this main page. Any important announcements, published reports, such as report cards, this is where you'll find them. We have bus assignment for your child, a calendar, and also the last 30 days of your child's academic performance right here in this little scroll down box. So everything that your child's done in the last 30 days will appear here. For checking for standards-based assessment, please click on the Academics tab. Once you've come to the Academics tab, you have a choice of which student you would like to look at. It appears that Mother Middle School only has one child, named Student Middle School. Make sure that you're on the child that you would like to look at. And from this page, you may notice in this column called Term Average that your child has a percentage average for many of his classes. You may also notice that classes that are standards-based assessed do not have a percentage here. Oftentimes, parents wonder why there are no grades in Aspen, and this would be the reason why. Parents stop at this page. We just need to continue to find out your child's progress in standards-based assessment. Student Middle School has both grade 6 math and science being graded on standards. So that you can see how the child is progressing, Mother Middle School would click on the class that she's interested in. Today, mathematics. This is the mathematics page. It gives you information such as what time of day in the schedule your child has math, the classroom, the teacher's name, and the email address of the teacher as well. But again, you'll notice there are no grades in quarter 1, 2, 3, or 4. What you'll need to do next is come over to the Assignments tab on the left-hand side of the page. When you click on Assignments, you'll come to the Assignments page. Up here at the top, you can look at different categories. You can look at all your child's grades. You can look at the formative grades of your child. These are the grades that tell you how your child's progressing before a major assessment. The summative assessment for standards, these are the grades that will appear on your child's report cards. You can also determine which quarter you would like to look at. Today, we'll be looking at quarter 1. In quarter 1, Student Middle School has all of these different assignments. You will notice that some of the assignments have a score of plus or minus, while other assignments have scores of PU, AU, BU, and so on. This is the difference between a formative grade and a summative grade. As you scroll through, you'll see that this child has plus marks on many of these standards. However, there is one minus here. And so as a parent, you may be curious and want to know what that minus is for. You can click on the name of that standard, and this gives you a lot of information. It tells you again this is a formative grade, how the child's progressing before a major assessment. It tells you the standard, the date it was assigned. It also tells you what the standard is. This is a statistics, data analysis, and probability standard. It is looking to see your child's knowledge on, does your child know why a specific measure of central tendency, mean, median, and mode, provides the most useful information in a given context. The formative grading scale, a plus means that your child is meeting expectations and they're ready for the summative assessment. A minus means that your child is not meeting expectations and intervention is needed. This is where you come in as a parent. You can help your child intervene before the major assessment. Coming back to the math page and looking at the assignments, we have already looked at the formative assessments and we know that your child needed some intervention here. Looking down at the summative assessments, you can see the child has a PU, AU, BU, PU, and so on. PU is proficient understanding. It means your child is doing exactly what everyone's hoping they'll do. AU means your child has an advanced understanding. And maybe you're curious, what does my child have an advanced understanding on? So you can click on the name, and it tells you. Your child understands how additional data added to data sets may affect the computations of measures of central tendency. Way to go. More concerning, though, is a BU. A BU means a basic understanding. A basic understanding is below the expectation for your child. We're hoping for proficient or higher. If we click on the name of this, we can also see it came from the Unit 1 test. Your child is going to need some extra help with understanding how the inclusion or exclusion of outliers affects measures of central tendency. At this point, a summative assessment has already been taken. So you'll need to contact the child's teacher to find out what can be done from here. Now that we've looked at math, let's head into science. I'm going to click back here to classes and choose science. Again, I'll look at the assignments as this home page for science isn't giving me any information on my child's progress. Going to click quarter 1. And I can see it looks like my child's doing just fine. There is a minus here on People and Methods 11.3. This was a formative grade, does not show up on a report card. However, down here, the summative grade for the same standard, People and Methods 11.3, shows that my child got a proficient understanding. So intervention happened most likely in the classroom between the time the formative assessment was given and the summative assessment was given. That's all we have for understanding how your child is progressing in a standards-based assessed class. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact your child's teacher.